Okay, so we've got this really unsettling file here. It's from the Red Tape Task Force.
Right, case #022. And it reads less like a typical report and more like, I don't know, stage directions for something pretty dark.
Exactly. It's focused on this individual they've codenamed the Marionette.
Yeah, and the key thing right off the bat from this file, you never actually see this person.
Never directly. It seems their whole method, well, according to this, it relies on using proxies, influencing people, manipulating them. Sometimes the file suggests the proxies have no clue they're even involved.
Which is terrifying in itself, and the profile the task force is building.
Wow. They suspect a background in, like, behavioral science and propaganda engineering?
So this isn't just some random chaos. It feels highly calculated, like someone knows exactly how to push buttons and shape what people think.
Definitely applying some serious academic theory to real-world operations. And the signature move mentioned, these elaborate plays.
Yeah, tell me about that. The file describes victims being forced into roles they can't get out of, right? And getting things like anonymous packages, unsettling masks, actual scripts. It's very theatrical.
Masks and scripts. I mean, just that detail alone, it reminds me of that incident the file mentions, the one that really kicked this whole thing off.
Oh, the tech CEO. The really public breakdown.
Yeah, live on TV, confessing to things he apparently didn't even do, and then poof, gone.
Right, and the file's clear. This wasn't a one-off. There's a pattern here.
A pattern?
Yeah, it lists, 5 similar high-profile incidents across different fields, all in the last year.
And all connected by these weird deliveries, the masks, the scripts, and the specific kind of breakdown.
Exactly, which leads to this other piece of intel, the file flags. Something the CIA apparently picked up.
What was that?
A video leak. It supposedly shows simulations, like rehearsals, featuring actors who look like the victims, reciting almost the exact same lines they later used in their breakdowns.
Wait, rehearsals? That sounds less like simple manipulation and more like conditioning.
Yeah.
Or something even stranger.
It really points towards maybe testing techniques for influencing people on a mass scale. The commentary in the file, especially the FBI's take.
What do they think?
They think this is all groundwork, preparation for something much bigger. The suspected scale, according to their analysis, national level.
Okay, wow, so who could even do this? Building these like real-life stages for people.
Well, the file does mention one potential lead, a retired theater director, lives in New York. She apparently came forward and said she taught someone years ago who fits the psychological profile, someone obsessed with control, through narrative, through performance.
Did she give a name?
She remembered one name, yeah.
Elio.
Okay, so that's a concrete lead.
It is. That, plus trying to trace where those custom masks came from and coordinating with Interpol. See if similar stuff is happening elsewhere. Those are the next steps outlined here.
It just hammers home the nature of this threat, doesn't it? There's a line in the commentary.
It says, the Marionette doesn't pull strings, they build entire stages.
That's a chilling way to put it. It's not subtle influence from the shadows. It's like constructing a whole reality around someone.
A forced reality where people are made to perform these specific, often self-destructive acts.
And the potential for chaos on a national scale, like the file suggests?
Yeah.
That's the core worry here. If this method really involves forcing people into roles using props, like masks and scripts delivered to their door.
Yeah. It makes you think, doesn't it? If someone's method involves casting you, without your knowledge or consent, in a play against your will, what does that really tell you about the potential reach, the very nature of the psychological control described in this file?
What are the limits? Can anyone truly be made into a puppet if the stage is set just right?
A really disturbing question to leave you with. We'll keep tracking this.